Hello, hello, hello. Here's the thing. You probably have noticed that I'm wearing the same shirt and that these videos are coming out on different days. Meaning that yes, I've recorded way too far ahead of schedule. But once you get me started on solo challenge, how can I stop? Especially if I have a hard mode UNMI here. Do we have a good call for them? No, we do not have a good call for them because we very much so have a good call for Credit Core. And I am not going to stop to think about it. Do we need energy? Because we could have energy as well. Oh my gosh. We need energy for AI Central. AI Central is hard to get to. Extreme Cold Fungus is also very powerful. I think we sleep on that way too much. If we do this, then I'm pretty sure we can get our mining rights up first turn, though. I really like nuclear power, though. I think it's worth grabbing a couple of powerful cards to open up the synergies. And then we do this. We don't have enough for mining. That's too bad. And we take our money to next turn. It's weird to throw away the first generation. I know. I'm not happy with it. But I think that it's important for us to do. The neutrals have absolutely trashed where I wanted. Ooh, this is good. Where I wanted to go. 28. So we're gonna get Jovians going because both of their neutrals are exactly there. So that's just a brutal start. So now we only have 2 titanium income, but we're chilling. We have -2 on cards. So we played 1 card that round. Earth Catapult, think of it as 20 bucks for $2 in income. This is gonna get dirty real quick here. Here's a science, but it doesn't actually help us get to where we need to be. But I'm not worried about it. So can I get Vesta before or after Advanced Alloys? Advanced Alloys is 7, leaves us with 5. Then we only have $8 in titanium and $5. That is 13. That is enough. Don't mind if I do. So now we have $12 a turn coming in titanium, and we played 2 cards that round. So that's $4 that we made an income off of our catapult. Something like Noctis City is interesting. Gets you on the board, but it's right up against the baddies. Greenhouses goes well with it, though. So let's start putting that titanium to use, kids. Could we do the other event? No. I think for now, the best use of our time is to get this, well, maybe I should grab the titanium, because that could have been used for buying the next space event next turn. But I really wanted to put an ocean beside Noctis City, and then buy Noctis City soon thereafter. There's some freaking science tag, and it could get us some energy. I don't think that's worth scoffing at. Um, let's start moving in that direction. Not getting this turn is fine if we can make sure we get it in the following turn. And honestly, to help our... We're low on cash flow right now, which is what I'm afraid of. But to get our energy really rocking, I think it's worth getting the energy production higher. Because that'll at least go into heat if we don't use it. And then we have $24 worth of titanium. That means more space events. Probably can get Noctis City this turn. We gotta grab all of this. And then just make do with what we have. Now, Ironworks could really go a long ways for us, too. We can't play any cards this round if we do this, though. Turn 7 Ironworks, though. Sorry, game. Taking cards. Taking lots of cards. Lots and lots of cards. I think that the Ironworks is extremely important because we need to show that we can do this. This would actually really help, too. Do I just keep grabbing everything? Here's the thing though, ironworks costs how much? 11, right? 9. So we can only grab one card. Now, do we have more energy cards? No. Can we get acquired company this turn? No. Acquired company takes how many productions to pay itself off? 3 plus the buying of the card, so 4. So if you buy that card before generation 10, you're paying itself off. Every turn before that is value. But I have a lot of things that are better value and push us towards completing our goals. And the industrial microbes are better. But water splitting could really push this oxygen, and then we could actually focus. Yes, let's hope for more energy cards. Can we get like Deimos happening here? Yeah. I probably could have bought more cards had I thought about the fact that Deimos is glorious and gives us a bunch of steel, which is worth extra. Yeah, screw that neutral player. Noctis would feel good, but I need to build Ironworks. I think we can still get Noctis, to be honest. And we'd still have enough energy for Ironworks the next turn. But can I get Rovers? It looks like I'm $2 short. But my hand's also full of cards I'm not necessarily sold on. If I'm $2 short, it means that I should do it because if I wait a turn, I'll make $2 back. But if I just do it now, I'll make $3 out of the income. I lose a little bit of energy, yes, but I think it's worth getting a little bit of board presence, a little bit of city action. I could build this too and get a first greenery. You spend $4 to get an income? I think so. I know it synergizes better late game, but let's just move the needle. Okay, Credit Core. We got really good cards for Credit Core. We have really good production. Specifically for titanium, and that's it. But oh, they keep throwing me bones. We're getting close to generation 10. Where do we put this comet? We have a giant ice asteroid. Let's not worry about it and get that giant ice asteroid into range with more titanium in the short term. Get a little more steel. Water splitting plant is good, but sadly we won't have enough for it because we're going to be doing the strip mine. I don't mind solar beaming a little bit early because we want the energy and we want the heat, and I still think we'll have enough to get our strip mine. We can only afford to buy like one card though, which I don't like. Well, 2 cards. What 2 cards here are the most valuable? I think Dev Center, and then I'm leaning towards Domed Crater, but I don't think we'll be able to get it out in time. Whereas Heather is just good and low cost. Okay. Oh, well, we have to play that card next turn, right? Because 7%. Don't let me forget. I know I'm known for forgetting. So don't let me do it. It's bad form. So if I build rovers, I can now build Ganymede Colony, and that gives me $2 back. That was dumb. I don't need it this turn. But I do need to build that city next turn, which means I need a little bit more energy. And if I can get 3 more energy, then even better. But I think we'll take the methane. Let's do the indentured workforce, because I think that this game could come down to inches for sure. What do I mean by inches? I mean, like, I am not super confident that we can just win this one super easily. We need to work it. I'm leaning towards the giant ice asteroid here, because that really pushes us towards the algae. In fact, we could use the event to do it. But methane from Titan is also very... It's very provocative. I really am attracted to what it's signaling to me. Gotta get those plants moving, though. Look at this oxygen. I do not think the oxygen track is going to be our issue because we've been so forward-thinking on it. Methane from Titan, please. Because that helps us with the heat and the plant, so now we can really, I think, chill out. We might have to do a water splitting plant just to get the oxygen bumps to continue next round. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Can't think. What card is worth selling? I got the Dev Center for a reason, but then I just never got close to really being able to afford it. But if I buy it, then I can AI Central. I think I'm going to delete the water splitting plant, even though it puts me further away from success. But I think it's worth it if I can get... if I can get algae, and just consider this algae the oxygen bumper 2 that it would have given me. Because now we have like 2 more greeneries coming from that. Potentially 3 more clicks if I can get my energy up. There's my oceans and the energy I need. How many plant tags? 2? Let's not worry about it. Yeah, I think we need to take a turn, get our energy up. It's already up enough, though. Get the asteroid to come down. If we're going to do this, we have to do it real soon. Let's keep the oceans moving. I don't want to lose this run. I really think it's an interesting run. We're doing all right. We've got points per Jovian, don't we? Oh, we do in our hand. And 3 Jovians. Another Jovian here. How many Earth tags? Any? 2. If I do this, I can buy this. But then I can't use them both next turn. I think what's best is to get the Dev Center. To get a greenery. To get the heat bump. Oh! But why worry about using the Dev Center next turn if I can use AI Central this turn for 2 cards? Right? That makes sense. Then we would like to... Oh, we can even use it this turn. And we have enough because AI Central gives us $4 back. Poggers. And now we have solar power, so we're actually all good. Yo. That was effects and synergies that I did not expect. So how do we deal with the heat? The heat is the issue. The heat is the issue. Oceans for steel is good, but I don't think we need it. It's not worth doing for just 2 oceans, because we get 1 for free, regardless. This is a little bit more. If we're going to play it, it's got to be like now. Let's get more cards. 1 second. Sorry for the distraction. So we kind of just got some get out of jail free cards there. A little bit of loan. I want gene repair. I want all of these cards. None of it actually is important though. I'm gonna get the extreme cold fungus because I feel like that's it gives us the ability to use micro cards if they come up, and those micro cards could give us a heat bump or an oxygen bump. Not that we need an oxygen bump, but I just, you know, at the very least it gives us a plant. I know I need this because I want to get the requisite number of science tags to do this thing. This makes sense to me. Like, now I'm scooping up a whole bunch of points and the heat isn't resolved. Which is, like, foreboding. It's not good. So I think that the answer to this is that I should do some heat bumps. To the point where I'll take a loan to take the heat bump, because then we net the same dollar that we lost. I don't think it was worth doing. I think in that case you should have held off. Are we going into 14 now? No, we're going into 13. Okay. Ugh, we still have time. We have a lot of steel and nothing to use the steel on, so we will take the med lab. It's lots of income, actually, for next turn. And we can get a point on tardigrades. $5 for a point and give up 2 plants. I don't really think tardigrades is ever valuable. Unless you're playing base Terraforming Mars and you want to throw the game. I'm sorry, is that rude? Oh, I should have grabbed cards first. What was I thinking? Now I'm trying to throw the game. Look at that. Cartel, toll stations, optimal arrow braking. It's all good. I mean, I say it's all good, but it's bad. Like, cartels won't do anything. Toll station, there's no enemy. Optimal arrow braking, we have, like, nothing to use it on. But it technically gives us a little bit of heat. So watch me spend $1 to get it. And then spend $2 on this that I want anyway. I'll get $4 back because it's expensive. $3 back because I did the card. And then 3 heat, which could mean something. We get a little bit more plant production, which gives us something. We'll take a single plant. It gives us something. Come on, Matt. You can do better than that, right? You're a cereal box after all. Let's pump up the heat. And get some more plants. Maybe I should grab more cards, but I can be desperate next round, I think. We should be able to do this, right? I don't know how this is possible, but I want to make it possible. I want this to be possible. Flooding. So we still need an ocean. But the plants are solved. Let's go through and sell some cards that we know we don't need or have 0 value because we can't play them. Like, you actually have all 3 points per Jovians looking at me in the face here. So I can... I have to do an ocean no matter what. But then, using this, I can get a bonus plant. Now, if I go here, I get money this turn. If I go here, I get a bonus greenery, which is worth more points. But I want the money because I'm trying to make the Jovians work. But there's no way. Because I have to do... Well, if I was going to buy the Jovians, why the hell didn't I just buy water import from Europa first? You dum-dum. And then I spend all my friggin' money. And then, wait for it, I look at on my hand. And I cry. Though I'll take the point for Food Factory. Like, I'm not an idiot, but like... Right? Like, tell me what I can do. Had I bought the ocean with the water imports... And this is a city, so I get money back on it. So let's do this for a second. Had I bought water imports, I'd have $6 more. So had I done all the maths, I would have not bought IO, bought water imports first, used that ocean, and then I think I could have got a 2nd points per Jovian. I'm not sure. Somebody has to check the math. If not, this city should be here, obviously. But yeah, I mean, this is a win. We have won. I just don't think I've ever been so deflated in a victory like this before because of the fact that all of those points per Jovians just came up to slap me in the face at the very end. Like, leave me alone. I don't deserve this torment. For a 92. We didn't have that great of a launch, but like, honestly, winning as credit core, this is hard mode, remember? This is the only remaining corporation where we had a really low win rate. So the irony here is that our first win of the season is with our lowest win rate corp of the season before. So hey, keep that in mind, tuck that under your boot, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.